He-Man, He-Man.
Now to test my thunder punch. You hear it here. You feel it there.
Skeletor figure Castle Grayskull and He-Man figures each sold separately. You put the castle together.
With He-Man over there, Grayskull will be mine.
Like I said, Boneface. Hear the thunder here.
But I feel the punch over here.
Thunder Punch He-Man, new from the Masters of the Universe collection.
What's going on, everybody? Chris and Gina here.
Hey guys.
Back with another
Update.
Grayskull update finally, right?
Finally.
And I'm in my Masters of the Universe Numbskull Christmas jumper.
All right, let's check this thing out. That is awesome. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hold still, hold still.
Sorry, I'm bulging.
There's a lot going on here. Check out this detail. You got snowflakes and swords.
Yes. I feel very cool
Shields?
in this thing.
Here, do a 360. Let's see the whole thing. Woo! All right, huge shout out to Numbskulls for sending us this sweater. We call them here in the UK, they call them jumpers.
Yes.
These are so awesome. The quality is so well made. But I know you guys are desperately wanting to know more information about the He-Man. What is this? Is it a play set? Is it a fort? Is it a bed? We still don't know yet.
Well, it was supposed to be a bed, which goes on the other side, but it could be a fort too.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a giant play set, though. What the heck have we been doing? Why have we been missing? You guys are all asking us this question.
Well, we got some work.
Yay!
Yeah,
Finally!
which is a good thing, right?
We did.
And then we had Halloween come up.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We had to go check out decorations and do our own little bit of decorating and work on some props and things like that. So this basically sat for a long time.
Yeah.
Didn't change. So the only thing I had left with fiberglassing was the inside of the mouth here and a little bit on this hat that I still have to do. And so the next thing after that was to just start sanding this thing forever.
And ever.
And so for the last 2 weeks, I've been sanding, and I'm trying a couple different things. You know, in the past, what we've done is after we did a sanding, we just went ahead and went straight to gel coat. This time, I'm taking some Bondo, some body filler, and kind of filling in some of the pits and shaping it, making my grout lines nice and stuff like that. I'm trying to get rid of as much of this fibrous texture as I can. You can see where the more you sand, the more you can get it smooth.
And then you get ready for gel coat.
Yeah, and like I said, see how you can still kind of see the texture there.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like I said, I'm just trying to play around with.
This is really nice right here.
Yeah, and so you can see, you know, when you use more. And the thing is, I can also use some body filler over this too. So it's.
But
really...
how crazy are we gonna get? Like, we gonna get super crazy?
No.
I think it should have a little bit of texture still
Well,
to it.
I don't want it to have the.
No,
fibrous
I know.
texture,
Fibrous texture, no. But I think it's okay if it has a little bit of...
Yeah. What we did on the statues that we worked on is we just did another layer of gel coat
Yeah,
over the
and that
gel
gets
coat,
rid of
and
it
that was
too.
fine.
Mhm.
It's just more expensive doing that, so I'm trying to save a little bit of money. The one thing that I did find out as I was fiberglassing this monstrosity was that when I used the tin foil to protect the foam, I didn't lose very much shape, whereas the one where I used the epoxy first, it did kind of melt a little bit under. So like you can see some of my definition with these blocks and stuff.
Not as straight as it was.
Yeah, it's not as straight as it was. It's not a big deal because I think it's gonna still have that like grown out of rock type of look.
But it's very good
Yeah.
for future projects. Now
Yeah.
you know if you really need that definition,
Exactly.
you better foil it.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So speaking of monstrosities, I know there's going to be a couple new people watching this. How tall is this?
I don't know.
Do you remember? Is it 7? Is it 7 at the top?
Oh, I know it's like about an inch or two shorter than our ceiling.
Okay.
So I think it is like 7'8".
Okay.
Another thing too is some of these seams are not as tight as they could be, so I'm gonna fix that. I still have to work on how I'm gonna bolt this thing together.
Yeah.
Same thing with this side too. This
And
side-
another thing for people playing catch up, this is actually modular, and people are like, how the heck
Yes.
is this going to fit into your house?
Yep.
So it all breaks apart like
Yeah.
so.
And then on this side,
Show
same
people.
thing.
Yeah.
I've got the seam that I still have to work on.
And then also once we paint it and everything, it's going to look way more uniform,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm
and you won't
excited
really
for
see the
that.
seams.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about it.
Like earlier in the video, you can see I finally was able to remove that piece of wood back there that I just had left on to make sure it had support until I got fiberglass on here. And then I've also got to figure out how I'm going to do the jaw bridge and stuff. So I'm excited to get that part done. I'm probably, you know, originally I was going to try to make it where you insert the power sword and it can open and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to get that fancy because we want to move on to other projects, but we'll see how we do this. Or we'll see how everything goes.
Yeah.
And how fancy we want to get. Sometimes Gina's like, hey, let's get done with this project.
Yeah,
And
it
I'm
already
like,
feels
"Okay."
like you've been standing for days.
Oh man, it
I know it's a lot of work. I know.
Yeah, I mean, this is a huge fiberglass project
You
for
think?
us. Yeah.
It's a one-man show. Every once in a while, I do get to come out and help fiberglass and even detailed on the inside.
Yeah, and you can see I still haven't sanded this, and this is what you end up with is a lot of this fuzzy, furry stuff. So going in there, sanding that, and then filling it with some Bondo, and then gel coating it, or just gel coating and then doing Bondo afterwards. But this ledge right here is, the idea is that I'm gonna cut a piece of plywood and have a place that Harrison can stand on, or the bed will rest on with the that'll be attached to like a bunk bed type of setup with the plan. The other thing I'm gonna figure out for the next video is how I'm gonna attach this.
Sorry. What were you saying?
The other thing I'm gonna figure out for the next video is how to mount this through. I'm probably gonna just Dremel some holes for either for some bolts or some screws, and then re-fiberglass all the openings. But basically this is meant to screw to this, and then that piece to this. I'll probably add a wood piece across here that will support the bed. And then the only other thing that I think we're gonna do is take all this foam out of this top section, and like I said, I have a little more fiberglassing to do, but I'm gonna do like a flange or something and have this hat hollow that he can put stuffed animals or junk in there, maybe some food, whatever.
Some food.
Yeah, you know,
Little
midnight
snacks?
in the Grayskull. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. You can see again the difference between the fuzzy fiberglass versus
Bondo.
adding yeah, it starts to just get a lot smoother, and then once that gel coat's on there, it'll be really nice. It won't be slivery or anything like that. So everything is hard coated. So like earlier in the video, after I cut the grooves, I just went ahead and fiberglassed over that and then gel coated. I haven't bonded this yet, so again, you can see the texture, but I think that the brick ended up being better for us than doing a wood beam.
But we are going to break up the paint, right? This will be wood right here.
Yeah, and I did lose, you know, it's funny, in these wood pieces right here and right under here, I had carved wood grain, but I lost a little bit of that definition with the fiberglassing, but we'll just have to do a little faux painting on there, so.
I gotcha.
Yeah, but other than that, you know, you guys, I'm really happy with still being able to see quite a bit of the brick definition. There's still quite a bit of
Oh
definition
yeah,
in
you can
here,
just
so,
tell.
You know, as a learning thing, I was happy with not losing a ton of definition when I put the fiberglass in there. So
You know, with it being this color and stuff,
Yeah.
and just this portion right here,
Yeah.
kind of reminds me to the key to When I Willie.
Oh,
Doesn't it?
yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, it does. It does.
We've got the key.
so sorry we kept you guys waiting so long on an update for this thing. We just, not much has changed on it, so we hadn't really,
Yeah, it's not fun watching a video on sanding, is it? Sanding.
So
Even fiberglassing is pretty boring to watch.
it is very boring. So this part, let me just get past this part, and then
We'll have
once we
another
get
update
everything
for you.
gel coated, we'll maybe prime this thing and maybe get some color on it,
Yes.
and then we'll come out with a new video.
Yes.
But there really isn't going to be much difference up until that point to look at. So
Yeah.
we'll keep you guys posted. Thanks again to Numbskulls for sending us these really cool jumper sweaters. I love it. I'm going to feel like a very cool guy going out into public.
It's very cool. You know what? I like it a lot. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to show you. Yeah. Just the detail on this is amazing. And they feel really good. The quality is just really nice.
Yeah. Be sure to check out their website. They have a ton of
Tons.
different kinds. Like,
All kinds of
yeah,
different
from all kinds
licensed
of
ones.
movies and
Yes.
cartoons and
Mhm.
whatever you guys are into. Go check them out. Also, Gina has one.
Yep.
And Harrison has one.
Yep,
so
we'll
they
show
look
you
great
guys
in it.
those.
Harrison's got a little growing to do, but it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for everybody for watching.
If this is your first time here, definitely subscribe, hit the like, comment, let us know. Are you guys excited to see more He-Man videos? Yes! All right, you guys, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Wingardium Leviosa. All right, here's go like this. Can you spin around so we can see Hedwig on the back?
Yeah.
Look at that detail.
Whoa.
They even have Hogwarts. I would rather be at Hogwarts. Me
I'd
too.
rather be at Hogwarts.
Would you rather be at Hogwarts
Yeah.
than in Eternia in front of Castle Grayskull? Harrison, by the time I get this thing done, are you going to fit through that doorway?
Well, he'll fit in that sweater.